Hi, my sisters and brothers. This is my last video of the night. I'm trying to pass this knowledge on to you. Here's another sister. Her name is Shahrazad Ali. I've got it turned down. These are at the beginning, it's just a lot of different black women who had a lot to do, and beautiful black women who had a lot to do with us being respected. Each one of us have to be the representative for all the rest. Every one, we got to pay forward for the next generation is coming after us. Black men, it doesn't matter what you call us. It's what we answer to. We're queens. We're beautiful people. I never would call you black man out of your name. Never. They could never give me the money to do it. So what I'm trying to say here is, I'm going to put her name at the bottom when I finish talking here. There she is. That's beautiful Shahrazad Ali. She is so full of wisdom, people. Just so, especially you ladies. You know, I would say Minister Louis Farrakhan is full of wisdom for you men. I also think that a brother in England is Muhammad. I think his name is Leroy Muhammad or something like that. I'll put him up too, but he's a beautiful brother. So you don't have to be Muslim or anything like that to listen what these sisters are trying to tell you about yourself. Sometimes I don't agree with everything, but still, she's telling you the truth. So that's what this video is about. I want you to look up Shahrazad Ali, and I'll put it at the end. Just a beautiful sister. And I've been getting emails from people saying, how come you're not shouting out me? I have about over 122, I think, subscribers. And I'm shouting out every one of you. Feel free to go to my page. Some of the people on there, I agree with what they're doing. And some of them, I don't agree with what they're doing. But still, it's their right. I hope, remember they said a stop clock is right twice a day. I'll repeat that. A stop clock is right. It's correct twice a day. So even from people that you don't agree with, you still can learn something from them. So this is a beautiful sister who really has a lot of knowledge and wisdom. And no, it's not Queen Latifah up here. She's Sister Shahrazad Ali. And I want to send a shout out to you, Sister Ali. Thank you for being you. One thing I want to tell you also, people, don't play the dope. Don't let these guys just fool you. It's some beautiful brothers in the world, but half of them said that the reason they don't settle down is because when they try to be decent to you, that you're skanks. So don't be skanks. I can't give you too much dating information because I stayed a virgin till 25. I got married at 27, got married again at 31, and I was widowed at 45. I had my only daughter when I was 37, and she'll be 33 in March, St. Patrick's Day. But when I did date and go out, I wasn't trying to get pregnant by some guy in hopes to get some child support from him. You're not going to get anything. The best support you're going to get, ladies, is when you get up, go out, and work. And I'll be honest with you. I've seen black women work. When I was coming up in my 20s and 30s, black men and black women did work. The American government changed this. They gave our jobs, they sent our jobs overseas, or they gave them to other people. And even if you're a lawyer, a doctor, a teacher, you're still being outsourced. So it cracks me up when they're talking about, oh, how come they didn't spend so much money at Christmas? I will tell you, America, put people to work. They'll buy their own insurance. I'm 70 years old. When I start working, After 30 days, I got insurance on my job. What's the problem is most of these people are just too greedy. They don't want to pay for insurance. They want to get the cheap way out. And that's just not the way to do it. They want to take care of foreigners before they take care of themselves. You know, why do we have to have all these soldiers overseas and then we talk about we don't have any money? How come you're giving billions of dollars to other countries, yet and still you want to cut Social Security? You want to cut the jobs here. You know you're wrong. So I'm going to put her name down at the bottom and you search her. She's on YouTube. But this is another one I'm giving a shout out. And I'm giving a shout out to everyone who has subscribed to me. I'm giving a shout out to everyone who has emailed me. You're some beautiful people. So don't be jealous. I'm only one person. And I think rather than get up here and complain about what this person said and that person said, I want to just put it on a positive note. And I really hope all the rest of you would do this. I don't care. Imitation is a flattery. Turn on your computer, put someone on there, mute it, and then say what you got to say as long as it's positive. Even the brothers who are negative, I don't down them. I don't rat them out. Even when I say monster balls, that's what he calls himself. I did not name him that. You know, he said the only thing he had to serve up to you bees was his monster balls. Only present he's going to give you is his D wrapped up with a bow on it for Christmas. He didn't want to give his own children Christmas presents. Sent him a card with nothing in it, 3 children. So that tells you what he's about, you know. And then again, all of this is theatrics here. This guy might be the nicest guy in the world, and he's just putting all that stuff on there to get famous. But I tell you, like I say, Grandma, I just can't get famous to have to do and deal with something like that. So I'm talking here right now. If you want to listen to any of her videos, I'm getting ready to sign off now. And this is really true wisdom here, true wisdom. I can only share from my own point of view. Relationships, bad relationships, I didn't jump in bed with all these boys and these men. Because I'm going to tell you, I find the relationship, it's called before sex and after sex. They treat you one way before sex, they treat you another way after sex. And I was always the kind that if you're going to treat me really bad after sex, then you're history. I never tried to make people buy me drinks because I didn't drink anyway. Some guys would get mad because I drank Pepsi, and Pepsi would cost as much as getting a drink. But just be nice, just love each other, stop the killing. We look like fools killing each other. They've started the count already in Chicago. I think it's 3 dead. I haven't done the body count because the Chicago Tribune is keeping a body count. That is really unnecessary. It really is. We shouldn't do that. We shouldn't do that. You know, where do you get these guns from? Do you know these guns are put in the neighborhood for you to kill each other? You know, I'm a grandmother. Not all of you are my grandchildren. My daughter doesn't have any children. But Grandma would like to get out here and just walk without feeling like I'm going to be jumped. But I will be jumped. And I know that. And that's why, even though I say don't kill, somebody's grandchild is going to go to the cemetery. So I try to stay off the street if I possibly can. I have a pace bus to come pick me up, even though I do have my own van. But I have to have a cataract surgery. So that's why you see all this crazy typing sometimes that I do, because I can't hardly see what I'm doing. But I don't complain about that. And don't get jealous because I'm shouting out different people. Remember I told you, God speaks to me and tells me which way to do things and how to do it. So I'll be having all kind of props. But God told me, says, introduce these people to these wonderful people. Let them know you appreciate them. And that's it. So I'm not going to shout out anybody who writes me and tell me, well, how come you didn't shout out me? It has to come from me, darling. I shout out every one of you. Go look at the list of my subscribers. There's a shout out on all of them. I don't care if they pro or con. But you can only do so many. I'm retired, so I can spend a lot more time than you can going to work. But I'm glad the ones I did give the shout out did get back to me and told me they really appreciate it. So good night, my sweeties, and I'll see you in the morning. Don't forget to read until today. I told you that. So please do it. That's your homework assignment. Talk to you later.